Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
A run here with the rookie from Washington. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Set. Trimmer.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. Back deep to receive, the explosive Cavante Turpin. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he managed to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. Early, big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
Hurts using the pop pass. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Great, set. Hey, let's go.
To throw is Hurts. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Great, set. 180. Delta.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
And they knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate 1st downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
Up the middle they go. Get into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play.
3-yard pickup.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll be third down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. That's into the hands of Turpin. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Saints first down. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. Derrick Henry, touchdown Saints. It's his third touchdown on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Saints will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Great, set. Delta.
Drive will start on the ground. And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets up past the 35.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. He's taken down just shy of midfield. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
48-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
No touch, set. On anyone, yeah? No touch.
The RPO, that one is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Good, set. On anyone, yeah? No touch.
To throw on second down is Hurts. He'll get this out wide to the passer. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
22 yards.
They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Off the play fake. Hurts. On the move left. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Second and 10.
Don't touch it. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Don't touch it.
Hurts will try it again. He pulls it in around the 5. And he is out of bounds. A gain of 11. And it's first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
On first down, they'll run the option to the left. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today. So we're just getting started.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Saints 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Mozzie Smith, the former first-round pick, makes the play. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
On third and 2, it's Darnold. That's caught. Outside, it's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
called. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? They'll go play action with Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Falcons will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
To throw is Darnold. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Saints first down. On the give, it's Hall. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Darnold now to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Give them 14 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. When you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat, because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rush.
It's Darnold. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Go sack.
Darnold to throw again. He'll look deep, left sideline. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
So that challenge, a successful one. To throw again is Darnold. Forced out wide. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Devon Gottschalk in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Second and goal.
We go sack.
Darnold to throw. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. That is Will McDonald. Gets in there for the sack. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
That is hauled in at the 5.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Throwing, Darnold. And this will pay off. It is caught. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The kick by Lux is good. Saints draw closer here. It's 21-14. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Great. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And he'll be brought down, but not before before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Falcons.
That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
63, 66.
They'll give on the ground, and he shows up with strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
At the 43-yard line.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hurts to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one could be missed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. An even 40 yards. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Great, set. Hey, Silver. Delta.
Hurts again. That's caught by McCaffrey.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to him. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
Ready? Hawk 70. Miami. Switch. Let's go.
Now this looks like a design run, and he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th
Out
and
comes
goal.
Jake Bates to try a field goal here. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Falcons can extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Here's Darnold. Quick throw, taken in. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Go, set.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Great, set. On anyone, eh?
Hurts looking in the pistol. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
Trimmer.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. This one on target, it's gone. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Great, set.
Try the right side this time. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Great, set.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 10.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, fourth down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll try to run. Whoa. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these third and fourth and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
Tiger swamp.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. Andrew Thomas guilty there.
Crowd, let's get him. Hey, step. Great, step. I know you want
Now Hurts. A hit as he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. But pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Brings up second down.
Based on the routes
15 yards
downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Third down, they need 5.
Great, set. Anyone, yeah?
Hurts now. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
A short game, down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal.
No touch.
They'll go with him again. And he will score again. Touchdown Falcons. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Darnold to throw on first down. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll get about 5. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now Darnold.
34-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made him comfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They will run it over center with Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, like just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
To throw is Darnold. That is caught by the tight end. Evan Ingram. Touchdown Saints. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Next the score, Falcons 31, Saints 21.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Man, he'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Good. Count up yet. Alpha. No touch.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. That's Dobbs open left side. Still going. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
Saints 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
28 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Saints.
Darnold now on first and 10. That's caught once again by Ingram. And he's in! Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Saints. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Go Silver, ready? Great, set. Hey, Silver. Delta.
A second down throw for Hurts. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down. Will fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Great, set. 73. Anyway,
to throw on second down is Hurts. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me, Lord?
Set to go now on first and 10.
No touch.
Hurts will try it again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Great, set. Anyway, no touch.
On play action, Hurts. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. Now it's going to be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll sling this one out to Hall. And he's out of bounds. He's going to mark him at the 35.
A gain of 17
That's the way to get
yards.
started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Second and 10. Bateman is the motion man. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Darnold now to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Darnold again. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. We'll stick with him again. And I don't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Alpha, alpha, alpha.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
This is the point in the game, Mike, we're on 3rd down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the 1st down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Now a handoff, running right. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to the stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. From the 20, here's second down and 9.
Ready, set. Right there, you right there.
Hurts using the hop pass. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line, and that's it. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Now, Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two